Do you want to know of a case of old good, new bad? Look no further than Borderlands 3. In my opinion, 2 is just far superior. Personally, for me, 3 was a total disappointment. While 3 certainly had some things I liked, and it finally filled that Borderlands itch after about 7 years, and it wasn't terrible, it was just fine. For the Borderlands series, it was nowhere near as good as 2, in my opinion. What can I say though? 2 was honestly very hard to top. Especially considering the fact that competing with 2 means you're competing with Handsome Jack in all reality, and what this means is you're competing with one of the best villains of all time. And to be honest, it's really hard to make something as good as that. Just that fact alone for me brings down Borderlands 3 massively. Yes, the villains were annoying and I wanted to kill them, but does that actually make sense? Do you want to actively kill the villain because of how annoying they are? Oh no, they had some slightly tragic backstory. No. Handsome Jack was just the man. He was perfect. It sucks. Borderlands 3 sucked. I played it through on 2 separate characters one time, beat the game, and never picked it up again. I didn't do any post-game. I didn't play any DLC, and I still haven't to this day. To me, it was a total disappointment once again. By no means is it shit. I mean, I'd say it's like a mid-tier decent game to play with a friend or two. Maybe a 6 or a 7 out of 10. But in all honesty, you might as well just play Borderlands 2 at that point, because it has an actually interesting and captivating story. Sure, 3 makes various quality of life changes, and has some minor interesting story things, is more progressive, etc. But honestly, it just can't live up to that cathartic feel of 2. Killing Handsome Jack and everything that led up to that is just so important for this series. Honestly, I'm surprised they made a 3rd one. But what can I say? What can I expect from fans, once again? I think this is a great example of old good, new bad, and a company, Gearbox in particular, getting too overconfident, I would say, in their franchise. Honestly, they should have just left off at 2. I mean, hell, the series would have ended out on the highest note ever. This is one of those surprise examples where I actually resonate with someone like Nate, let's say, where I think all of the ideas for this new game for Borderlands 3 should have just been put into a new IP. I mean, hell, look what they were working with. They have to come up with 4 new characters every single time with their own stories and whatnot to work into the narrative. It's not surprising to me that they ended up petering out, or at least not living up to 2. Well, I'm a little behind, let's just say, so I don't want to go too far into detail for now, but this is all I got for you guys. Borderlands 2 over Borderlands 3, fuck.